Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dabri and this is the 9 to 5er. So I haven't posted anything in a long while, and this because I was having issues with the audio of the video. I'm such a perfectionist. Like if I'm shooting a video, it has to be 100% perfect. But then I realized that, you know what, it doesn't have to be perfect. You have fun shooting it. Why not just continue? Anyways, I had to get a mic, and I ordered it from AliExpress. So the thing was that they gave me a type C mic and my phone is lightning cable, so I couldn't use it. So I had to order a converter to convert from type C to my phone, and guess what, it still couldn't work. And I'm like, God, what is this? So I just eventually said, you know what, I'll just buy it from Nigeria. And the thing with buying it from Nigeria is that it is almost 3 times the price. So if it's like 5,000 naira, just know that if you're buying it in Nigeria, it's 15,000 naira. So that was what I was avoiding in the first place, but I still had to do that anyways. So I am shooting in a different location, and this is because I am having a 10-day training at a residential location, and it was such a good place to shoot. And I said, why not just shoot content? So last week, I think that was last week or last 2 weeks Friday, I was just thinking, and I'm like, you know what, I've actually never updated my Goodreads. I've read a number of books, not like there's so many, but I've never updated my Goodreads. And I was just going through it and updating it, and I said, why, instead of making this boring, why not bring you guys along while I update my Goodreads? So today's video is me updating my Goodreads with you. But before I go further, thank you to my oldies, my goodies, my faves for coming back every time to support me. And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notification, like, share, follow. It's all fun and vibes here. I am literally giving you fun, and not vibes, but like fun as much as possible. And I'm going to be committed to consistency, because consistency and not perfection is what we're going for. So let's get right into the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my camera and show you my laptop. The initial intention was to do this at my office, to use my desktop, but I couldn't. I kept having issues with my recording. Like I kept getting interruptions. I'll come as early as 7 a.m. and for some reason I'll be getting interruptions. So I said, you know what? This is a very good opportunity for me to shoot this video. The only thing is that I won't have the big screen as my desktop screen, because I have this really huge desktop screen that would have been perfect for this video. But it's going to be equally as nice, and I can't wait for you guys to get into the video with me. It's going to be 100% fun. And just so that I don't make things boring, I am going to tell you when I read the book before I add it to my cart. Well, I'm such a shopaholic. So I'm going to tell you how I read, so what made me to read the book, how I read the book, what year I read the book, if was there any special story behind reading the book. And I don't know if I've shared this before. I was such a reader. My cousin would buy us loads and loads of books. But when I got into senior secondary school, I became a science student, and you have this really bad, what will I say, it's like a perception that they say, oh yeah, science students can't read. And I wasn't so interested in reading at that point. And then when I got out of secondary school and I was in uni, my cousin was like, you know, it's just because you haven't seen the kind of books that you like. And she said, so what kind of books do you like? And I'm like, I don't mind reading African literature. And she downloaded my first book for me. I would never forget that book. It is Memories of Love by Aminata, one of my favorite books, and it really got me back into the reading zone. I'm thankful for that book. So those kind of beautiful stories that are behind any book, I'm going to share with you guys. So after that, I became a full-on reader. And then I just couldn't stop. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. I feel like now I don't read as much as then. I think that was in 2015. But it's still all nice now, because I feel like I'm older and I can decide what exactly I want to read. And I have different phases in my life that I'm like, you know what? So now I feel like reading romance, and it's okay. Or now I feel like reading fantasy, and there's nothing wrong with picking it up. And it's just the beauty of reading. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys throughout this video. So come along with me. I'm just going to turn my screen, and yeah. Okay, so we're here and let's do best middle age books. We finished with African literature. I think I left that for now. Let's see. I want to at least feel all the other genres. Yeah, so my colleague actually reduced the display of my laptop and I forgot to increase it. Yeah, so welcome back. Okay, so I got interrupted because I keep getting prompted that my storage space is low, and I realized that the screen was not bright. I'm so sorry. But in general, we've added 61 books, and the goal was to add 56, but I think we can increase that goal to 100. What do you think? We can do 100. Let's do 100. So let's go back to African literature. I realized that I don't have that many books. I've not read that many historical fiction. So instead of making the list go on and on, let's go to best African authors. Okay, so for Cutting for Stone, so Homegoing by Jesse, really nice. And I read Transcendent Kingdom in 2020. I had COVID. I can never forget. It was good for me because I eventually had to read the books that I was piling up. Yeah. Okay, so the season of Crimson Blossoms. I read this while I was making my hair I think that was last year. Speak No Evil. One of the books I cried while reading as well. Um, So, hi guys, time has actually already passed, and welcome back. I totally lost track of time and I forgot to order food. Very disappointing, but it's all in good vein because I got to update my Goodreads. So, we're at 71, and I'll obviously update it soon. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and click the subscribe button and continue to come back to support. Thank you.